Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ahab the Journeyman Plays Football Manager 2020. I'm Ahab. Thanks for joining me. We are still with Bath City at the moment, but we have about 3 hours left on my poll on Twitter, which right now is overwhelmingly in favor of turning this into a very much Journeyman series. I put out the question, should I go true Journeyman or should I develop Bath City? And right now it's 66% in favor of doing an actual Journeyman series. And excuse me while I adjust my hat. It's hard to see when I have the brim that low. So the reason I put that poll out there is because we've been getting inquiries from the press, at least, as to if we would be into certain jobs. Bradford City is one. Hull, actually, is another that they asked us about. So I have definitely put out for a couple of jobs, and we'll see what happens in the next episode. But let's talk about this one. In this episode, we're going to be taking on Dagon Red, which should be a tough match because our form has been kind of up and down since the last match I showed, which was Leyton Orient, if I'm not mistaken, in the FA Cup. So you can see we've really been up and down. A couple of losses, a couple of draws, a couple of wins. But we're staying up towards the top of the Vanarama National League. We're 5th right now. We're staying in those playoff spots, which is really where I want to be, and actually where I need to be according to the board. So not much really to talk about other than that, because we're really just going along at this point. I'm already spending more than I should be on payroll, which is not something I normally do. And that's kind of why I'm looking to go the Journeyman way, because I feel like I'm already developing Deportivo. I want to get this manager as high as he can go, as fast as he can go. So we'll see here. I think I've spent enough time in the lower leagues to satiate my curiosity for the time being. So talking about how we've been playing. We've been playing this formation. It's the formation I used the previous season in the Vanarama National League South, where we had 2 DMs, 2 wingers, and 2 pressing forwards. Now, I have been alternating within the match, depending on how things are going, to this 4-4-2-2-2, which is a little bit more dynamic. It's a little too complicated for a Vanarama National team, but when it works really well. And an example of that is the domination of Wrexham that we did 5-0, which was just awesome at home. But anyway, coming up after the break, the match with Dagon Red. And I'll have that in just a second. Okay, and we're back with this match against Dagon Red at, well, it says we're home, but I'm not sure why we're using the purple jerseys. I don't think we're home. Yeah, no, Twerton Park. We are home. I wonder why we're using the purple jerseys. Well, anyway, so we're home, and the starting lineup is Brown and Brunt up front, and they've been really key to our success this season. We actually have folks, other teams, coming looking at Brunt and wanting to buy him off of us. Stern, Smith, Richards, and Sellers across the midfield. Adebisi back in his home, defending waiting back left position, and Hartridge, Batten in the middle, and Kipia, who has been super strong on that wide right, and of course Dunn in goal. I am not familiar with Dagon Red and any of these players, so I'm not going to blab on against them. Let's go right to the match. We have had not the best run of form, so today's the day, and I have faith in you guys. This is going to be a tough match, though, to end this run of form. Dagon Red are a solid team in the Vanarama National League, so let's get this game going, shall we? Starting out with our more complicated formation here, just to see how things go. It is raining, we're at home, and the pitch is in good condition, so I don't necessarily need to worry too much about shorter passing here. Duke McKenna. I feel like I've seen that name somewhere before. Maybe it was in a previous Dagon Red game where we lost to them. Now, I have been looking at the transfer market. I was looking to get rid of one of our strikers on loan because he just doesn't really fit the tactics and positions and roles that I'm looking for. and I haven't been able to find anybody yet, unfortunately. So Zach Brown has been great. He's not exactly consistent, but he does play well when he plays well. And Brunt has been consistent for us. That's why he's got that lovely star next to his name there. All right, Adebisi with a throw-in. 6 minutes in, and solid attempt, but easy for the Dagon Red keeper to pick him up. What's that? Brunt and Brown getting some solid headers there. Only 43%. Oh, no, 50% possession. Excuse me. And haven't won a single tackle, though. Interesting. Oh, there's one. 50%. But look at Dagon Red. 100%. 9 out of 9 on those tackles. All right. Let's give a shout out here. Demand more. And we're going to just adjust this a little bit. See if we can't get some more action out of this here. Their midfield right is... All right, come on. Come on, Sellers. All right. Not a bad passage of play from Dagon Red, and we were able to successfully defend that. But they've got a tired group of players here. So hopefully we'll be able to outlast them here and take it to them in the second half. Come on. Ooh, great interception by Brown, who has a yellow card. Solid attempt, but gets blocked by the slide tackle. I didn't realize Brown had a yellow card. It always amuses me when a striker gets a yellow card. Like, what exactly did they do? It has to be pretty egregious in my mind. Brunt with a solid header, but again, Dagon Red keeper picks it up easily. And not a very exciting first half. We did have 13 shots, but obviously none of them were really highlight worthy, although probably most of them were headers. So, going into the dressing room, I'm going to tell them, no, I'm not happy with your performance out there. Come on, guys, you got to do better. There's much more coming from you, and I believe you have what it takes. Is there anyone playing poorly? 6-4 from Sellers on the left. End that team talk. And we're going to start the second half a little bit differently here. Pause it quick. I'm going to try some whipped crosses here and take off work into box. Let's see if that opens things up, because they have been closing us down pretty well when we've been on the ball. See, that guy ran, I don't know, 15, 20 yards to close him down. This is not good. Ryan Brunt is tired. 5 minutes into the half. Great save by Dunn. That was definitely curving in for the box there. And we have a corner. All right, let's see if we can take advantage of this. Partridge putting the ball up. And that's headed over. Very poor attempt. I'm constantly looking at their percentages over here. They're a very tired group of players. Demand more. Let's take off pass into space. All right, Brunt is tired. I got to replace him. All I have is Lolos. All right. Ouch, and Sellers has been playing horribly. How have I missed that? Oh, it's because I don't have my contacts in. That's what I get for that, right? All right, let's put Stern on the wide. We'll put Murphy in for Sellers, because Sellers has not been playing well. Sellers will get a warning for that play. And Brunt needed a replacement. So Brunt, unfortunately, Lolos. Well, he's not really that tall, but we'll see. Is he strong enough? No. Oh, definitely not. Oi. What about Brown? Can he play? No. Okay. All right. Well, in that case, We're going to put you as a pressing forward because that's the only other thing I want you to play. Give pep talk. I have faith in you guys. Come on. I'd rather get a goal here. Demand more. Batten is tired. That's not good. Let's see here. I don't have a center defender. Oh boy. Both my center defenders are exhausted, and Kipia. That's a problem. Well, Adebizi's pretty good, so we'll just swap in Tomasi here. And hopefully this takes us to the end of the game. And I'm going to make one more change here. Give a little bit more standard. Have at the knave. Why is Adebizi pressured by the feedback? Come on, guys. What a boring game, right? How many highlights did we have? They were all in the first half. Sometimes I feel like the game gets bugged, and it's just like, no highlights for you. Ooh. Oh, ping-ponging, guarding the box, and Brown sees that ball out. Getting nervous here. All right, we got 3 minutes. Let's do this. Going all out. Going for that win. All right, Dunn's able to pick up a very weak header. Nice ball out from Dunn to Murphy. Murphy going up the right. We're not able to capitalize on that. Smith. Richards. Oh, and we get the goal. We get the goal. Now if we could just hold on for 3 minutes. Murphy sends it in. Ricochets off a Dagon Red player to Smith. Smith sends it in. Or no, puts it to Richards. Little ping-pong action gets the goalie going out for the original shot. And we get the rebound for that one goal. Can we hold on? Yes, we can, it looks like. All right, Tomasi with a bomb of a throw into the box. Nobody there to capitalize. Duke McKenna clears it for Dagon Red, and they're on the counter. No, they're not. We got defenders back there. Okay, forget I said counter. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Oh, now they're going very attacking. Nice. Nice stop. Smith to Richards. Up to Lolos. Back to Richards. Adebizi, and we're just playing with the ball right now, eating up the clock. Smith is slow as... I don't know what to call that. That was ridiculously slow to get that ball in the midfield. So a very exciting last 3 minutes of the game here. Tomasi's going to put in another bomb here. Look at that throw. Good Lord. And nobody is able to get on top of that except for a Dagon Red player who clears it. And what a slide tackle from Hartridge. Really gets that good. We got the ball back in our half, clearing it up front. Murphy picks up the loose ball from the header. And that's the game. 1-0. We beat Dagon Red. I'm very excited about those 3 points right there. Because, oh man, let's see. Looking at the table here, York City plays, and they can go above us. And Barnett is already above us by a point, and they could win if they win their match. So we're kind of holding on to 5th and 6th place here. I want to stay in these playoff spots if for some reason I don't get a job here in the January transfer window. But great match. Kind of boring there in the second half until the last 3 minutes where we changed up to the 4-2-2-2 in the I call it the flat 4-2-2-2. And, man, that really, all of a sudden, all these guys get some great ratings here. So let's go into the dressing room and say that was a good win, guys. People had written us off. Well done on a great result. I agree. We pulled that off. I'll take 1-0. I am a fan of 1-0s after a match like that. That was a long, boring match. And 1-0. All right. Best viewing was at York Community Stadium. Oh, where Woking beat York City. All right, so they've got a game in hand. And who both? Woking? Oh, Woking's defeat against York City. Sometimes I have trouble understanding what I'm reading. All right, so let's see here. Let's just go. Obviously, there's no press conference because this is just Vanarama National. Nothing too big. All right, so York City beat Woking. Okay, so that's what that was. So they've got a game in hand. And does Barnett have a game in hand? Yes, they do, but they lost to Wrexham. Where's Wrexham? Where is Wrexham? Oh, there they are, mid-table, 13th. Okay. Man, can't read, can't see. That's some problems I need to get looked at, right? All right, let's see what happens here. Liverpool beat Derby in the FA Cup. That's not something we need to worry about because we're no longer in the FA Cup. So Lolo, what I was trying to say about the transfer window in the beginning of that match is I was trying to find a replacement for Lolos, but I haven't been able to find anybody yet who's a little bit better at playing a pressing forward or a target man. Actually, technically, I have 2 target men. I need a second pressing forward. So that is going to be it for this episode. Really, the next episode should be exciting because I'm either going to be at Bath and we're going to be further along in the season, or I'm going to have a new team to unveil. Who might that team be? Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Ahab the Journeyman Plays Football Manager 2020. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves and doing well and happy at home or wherever you're staying. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.